I'm just going to show you where I'm going to do today's walk. Here's sort of the general area on the map. This is Denshaw in Saddleworth. There's Python Valley up there. Now this road here is where I'm going to park. There at Hare Gutter, there's a little car park there. And then going to follow the Pennine Way towards Whitehill to the easternmost point of Lancashire. Then I'm going to cut across Rough Moor here to the Waystone. It's a place I visit quite a lot, it's really good, the Waystone. And then I'm going to just come back down to the road, along the road a bit. Might just come straight back to the car. I might do a little deviation over March Hill, and I'll explain why when we get there, and then come back over this section of moor. It's called Lominot on old maps. I call it Broad Wham on this one. Back to the car there. It's not very far, but it's a nice day today. First nice weekend day anyway for a few weeks, so I'm really keen to get out. Good morning everybody. I'm up at Hare Gutter, just about to start today's walk over Waystone Edge. Hopefully you've seen the route I'm planning to take on the map. The weather, not what I were expecting really. The forecast was for wall-to-wall sunshine, and it's actually spitting a little bit up here. And schoolboy error, I've not brought my waterproofs because I really didn't think I'd need them. I'm going to set off anyway. I suppose if it gets torrential, I can turn back. I don't see it getting torrential. Spitting might rain at the worst, so we'll see how we get on. Anyway. Welcome to Saddleworth, Yorkshire. Right, so I've just joined the Pennine Way now. And there's confirmation if you can read it. And I'm heading up there. I'm on the top of Rapes Hill now, and this is what I call Rapes Hill Tarn. It's not named on maps, but it seems a good enough name as any. I've been coming up here, me, since I was a lad, really, and I've never known, no matter how hot the summer's been, for this to dry out. Not even in the summer 2018. I've seen the water levels drop a little bit. Never dries out. If you're into like Moorland botany and that, it's a really good spot around here for like different kinds of sphagnum moss. And also in summer you sometimes get dragonflies on here. Yeah, it's a nice little spot. Very wet though today. I am going to do a little loop round it, see if I can find anything interesting, but it is very, very boggy. I've just stopped here to show you this valley and this res, Reddick-and-Dean res in the valley of Reddick-and-Dean. The slopes that you can see ahead on the right side of the valley is one of the best local flinting areas, and it's been known so since about 1880. There's all records in the local studies library of Rochdale, like Victorians coming here and finding arrowheads and all sorts of stuff. I started coming up here in the 1990s, and to be honest, a lot of the erosion patches where you found the flint, they'd all grown over pretty much. So one or two places, and I have picked up one or two flints here. Nothing amazing, but yeah, this is one of the local premier flinting areas. It's years since I found anything here, but a couple of years ago when the reservoirs level dropped, 2018, I found a nice black flint core that obviously washed into the res, so I suppose if water levels are down it's worth a look. Here's the Pennine Way just down here. I'm just going to head up there, and that is the northern extremity of the National Trust Marsden Moor Estate. I'm going to leave it there and then I'm going to strike out across open moor to the Waystone. Okay, I'm at White Hassock. This is where the Pennine Whaleys and Marsden Moor estate. Reddy-Cundeen that I've just been talking about is back that way. And this is the old sort of Lancashire boundary fence. This side is Lancashire and Milner. That side is Yorkshire and Saddleworth, I think. And here, pretty important stone for us Lancastrians, the most easterly point in the county of Lancashire. This appeared about 7 years ago. I don't know who put it there, but it's I was pleased to see it when I first saw it. Yeah, you've just seen there, they call this White Hassock, but on old maps and old books, where I'm going now along this fence up this gully, this is called Black Gowf, and Gowf being a local word for gulf. So I would imagine it were all Black and Peter, I think were names. Yeah, so I'm going to follow this fence, bear up to the left, just yomp over the moor, and I should hit the Waystone, I don't know, within the next 20 minutes or so, and I'll see you there. Not too far from the Waystone. Come across these little caves, these little tubes next to them with a cap on. I'm just wondering what they were at first, but I think they could be dip wells, which are like a scientific monitoring device to measure the water table on the moors, how good the moors are at holding the water. I mean, re-wetting the moors is a key thing for wildlife. I suppose a knock-on effect is resisting Moorland fires. I don't know what you do, whether you take that cap off and dip something in and get a measurement. It sounds something like that, I would imagine. But it's the first time I've seen them up here, so I wonder if there's a plan to do some work, maybe block some of these gullies and stuff to get the moors even wetter. Yeah, dip well, I think. By the name, the Waystone, I would imagine it were quite a feature of significance a long time ago. Waystone suggests some sort of road, track, trail. I know in the valley down there's an old pack horse bridge on a route that I think sort of goes from Lancashire into Yorkshire towards Rippleton. So whether that was some sort of landmark for people travelling over the Pennines, I don't think there's any road actually on this edge. But it's a bit of up here, I would have thought, in winter. It's also written about quite a bit in a few old local books. Wrigley talks about it. The picture that I showed at the start of the video is a book by Wrigley called Wind Amongst the Heather. The stone on the front of that, the illustration, that's the Waystone. So yeah, it was quite a feature of importance, I think, around here, in a way. Let's just go to the clamber up on top. I would imagine the wind noise is pretty terrible. So I hope you can hear me. There's a modern carving. Don't play that really. I'm sure there's some older ones somewhere. all the time I've been coming, I've never seen anybody. I brought my big camera today with a big zoom lens. Normally I wouldn't take that on a walk in winter unless I had a chance of seeing something decent, because it's quite heavy. But up here on Waystone Edge, bold claim, but possibly up here lives England's northernmost mountaineer, excluding the Isle of Man. I think you get them on there as well. I've seen a mountaineer up here twice, sort of in the past 3 years. I've only ever seen one. Whether it's the same one, whether there's a small population, it's obviously moved up from the Peak District population, probably Saddleworth Moor, where there's quite a few. Oh, 2 peregrine falcons here. Look at these. Oh, magic. They'll be getting that. Oh, look at them. Binocular time, I think. Sorry about that, those peregrines sort of caused a bit of a panic here. Yeah, I was just saying about the mountaineers up here. I brought my camera just on the off chance I'll see one again. I'd love to get a picture of the one that lives up here. I don't know how long mountaineers live, it might be dead now, I don't know. But the reason why I reckon it's the northernmost is because down there you've got the M62. And it'd be a brave air that tries to get across there. There's a couple of subways and pipes and Pennine Way footbridge, I suppose, but I think that's a pretty significant barrier for a mountaineer myself. Right, anyway, that's that. I'm going to get my dinner a bit, and then there's not much battery left on this, so after my dinner I'm going to head back over towards the Non-Sarah's Road. Right, I'm back at the car. I'm just warming up. It's been cold today. I'd say the normal temperature was just above freezing, but with a wind from the northwest, definitely below freezing. If I took my gloves off for too long, my hands are like ice. Unsurprisingly, I didn't see any mountaineers, so the camera a bit of a waste of time. But you never know, do you? If I hadn't have brought it, you can bet your bottom dollar I'd have seen one like posed perfectly or something. So the afternoon, still pretty young. It's a bit early to go home just yet. It's quite nice now. I think I'm going to go for a spin over the moors. I might have a look in Ripondin. I like Ripondin. And I might even go for a swift one in the bridge. And then come back over through past the Derby Bar and over Windy Hill. I hope you enjoyed the walk anyway. I can't imagine Waystone Edge featuring on many people's itineraries, but yeah, it's a nice little stroll. Not many people go there. It's not like Pen y Ghent or Kinder Scout, but it's local to me, and I'm quite fond of it really. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.
And I've, you know, still got friends, but you send me something. Yeah, 95.